What's up with it, y'all? I'm JP, and this is Watch This Ish Reactions, where I react to a whole lot of different ish. Today, we got Charleston White, and he's speaking on rumors of him being unalived. Yeah, now that you know the deal, y'all slap that like button, subscribe with your boy, and hit that bell notification so you know when all the new content drop. With all that being said, let's go.
Oh man, we got the number one, the big dog of social media, not just YouTube, of social media. Again, first of all, how you doing today, man?
I'm doing well, man. Out here in Nashville, just sold out another show. Yeah, man, it's zany. So shout out to Nashville, Tennessee, man. Yeah, sold out show.
Man, I witnessed that. That was a beautiful show. Wherever you go, you sell out.
Yeah, so I think just like the 10th, it's like the 10th show back to back.
The 10 show back to back. Wow. So how does that feel knowing you got people coming to see you in person?
It's humbling. As arrogant as I appear online, nigga, you see how I am when I'm taking pictures with them.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm like a kid, you know, I'm like a kid who it's his birthday today at school, and the class celebrating him. Yeah, so it's your special day. So I feel like that every show when it's time to take pictures. Prior to getting on stage, I'd be nervous in the motherfucker. Yeah, I be real nervous. That's why I say, man, y'all clear the room, man. Shit, nigga, let me get in here and talk to myself, nigga. And so I go live right before I go on stage to kind of boost my inner confidence. Yeah.
You know, Charleston.
Okay, I had people hit me in my DM, and I even much had to call you
getting to the
myself.
money.
So how do you feel about this person putting up you being shot?
That was a white person.
How about actually would you prefer a white or a black person to shoot you?
It don't matter.
I mean, doctor working on you, black or white.
It don't matter. White or, it don't matter. I just want a doctor. Yeah, but it's time to go. Nigga. I don't give a damn, nigga. Yeah, it don't even have to be a real doctor. But nigga, if it's here.
Nah, for real. Somebody just work on me. You hear me?
Somebody somebody waking up and saying Charleston White died today, and it's going viral and trending online. Nigga, that's the best promotion and marketing that you can have for the year. Somebody saying you died, and when I went and looked, he wasn't even up 8 to 6 hours and had 2 to almost 3 million views on Twitter. So my agency called, my agent, Eric Young, called me and said, hey man, you want me to have it taken down? I said, no. I said, why would we have that taken down? And the real Charleston White is shadow banned, hard to find. That keeps me in the algorithm. Well, It made people look for the real Charleston White. So I increased in followers, probably 3,000 followers in a day. It's great marketing. It's bad publicity, yeah. But all publicity is good publicity.
Square business.
Because you got some people who think I'm in on it. Oh man, he's doing this to you. Nah, nigga, I don't know. I didn't know I had died. I was getting the phone calls. I was live, and I was saying, nigga, you watching me live on there? Yeah, nigga, I'm on my way to heaven. I got a layover next to hell. I call you when I get there. So you know, I started playing with it, having fun with it. Do I think it brings bad luck? Nah, I don't believe in good luck or bad luck.
There y'all have it. Uncle Charlie is alive and kicking, but man, this social media, you know, YouTube, metaverse, internet game done went in a whole nother place. Folks is lying, doing whatever they got to do to go viral. Dude done said Charlie done died and he lied, man. Hey, I don't know what to even say about that. That's no good to put stuff out there like that on folk, but hey, folks willing to do what they got to do out there. You see, he went up, I don't know how many in a day. You heard Charlie say it, but our pub is good pub, like Charleston White say. So he took it with a grain of salt, and he doing the damn thing. Hey man, y'all seen it, you heard it. Hit that like button, subscribe with your boy. Let's go.
Okay, I see you got something. This billionaire water next to you. Can you break that down for us?
This is one of my new brand collaborations. One of my brand partnerships. I'm a brand ambassador for this new water company. It's hot on the market. A lot of companies is asking for it. So with me being kind of like a strip club connoisseur, nightlife, a gentleman ambassador, I'm also soliciting and seeking brands to partner with me while I'm in and out these clubs. So one in particular is a tequila company that I won't say too much about at the moment until we finalize everything. And this has been finalized. So it's billionaire water, black owned, black made, very high, elegant water case, leather, white leather, black leather. I have my own custom case, my own custom sleeves that go with the water. So I'm gonna have my own brand of billionaire water. So I'm taking it to the strip clubs and the clubs that I, engage and be in and out. And so they're all welcome. So niggas, stay tuned.
That's it.
Okay, that's what's up.
Stay tuned.
Charlie,
so, not only that,
strip club connoisseur.
I got a partnership with the. I've been working on it for over a year. About a year and a half with the Seneca Indian Nation tribe, doing content, entertainment. They got casinos, they got Indian reservations. So I'm looking to partner with them, my brand and their brand, to create my own line of marijuana, my own strand of weed. I'm in talks with the chief of the main chief. Shout out to Mr. Eric. I'm in talk with the main chief of the Seneca Indian Nation tribe to host my celebrity boxing match on their reservation or at their casinos.
Okay.
Already.
You doing a big. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Big boy status.
So now, homie. So I understand branding now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I had to reach out to Joker from Real Life Street Stars.
Yeah.
I said, Joker, Charleston made a new turn, so I need some help. So Joker sent me some questions for you.
Okay.
Okay,
well,
so
we can stop mine and they're gonna get to yours.
Oh man. Okay, so this Joker question now. MLK Day is tomorrow, and he says, should this be a national holiday, and should every person of color have a day off?
No, this should not be a national holiday. And no, every person of color should not have the day off. However, every person of color should take the day off, whether they give it to you or not. Why he got to give you permission to celebrate one of your own? So, should it be a national holiday? No. Make it one. Don't the Jews celebrate Hanukkah? Don't the Chinese celebrate the New Year in the Chinese? So, nigga, make it. Stop asking him for permission to celebrate a day that you want to honor. Why you want his banks to close? All the other ethnicities who come over here don't ask for permission to celebrate nothing that they want to celebrate. So no, nigga, we don't need a national holiday. We make it one. Rather than Dr. King holiday falling on every other Monday that's not his birthday, then nigga, we make Dr. King birthday his birthday. We take off whether we get permission or not, nigga. Ain't no nigga go work. Then it'll be a national holiday for us. And we don't need him to take out, we don't need him to do nothing, but he understands that on this day, these ain't working. That's how you get holidays recognized. No, don't need permission to take out. They're supposed to just don't show up on this day. and be willing to suffer the consequences the day after for not showing up for what you believe in.
Okay, did you think?
Well, hold on. I had to stop it right there too, y'all. Now I understand where Charleston was going with that, and I feel it. I understand. I know we supposed to, you know what I'm saying, fight the power and all that good stuff right there, man. But look here, Charlie. I'm with you. I understood what the point you were driving home, but they need to make that thing a national holiday, man. Don't nobody need that hole in their check. I need all 5 of my days. They need to make Martin Luther King a national holiday and pay me for that day, because I don't need to miss it. You understand? Pay me national holiday Martin Luther King.
Segregation helped the black man be independent of the white man, and did integration handicap the black man?
Segregation
Hype this video.
Segregation kept the black man as strong as the white man. If you look at where we were economic wise, our socioeconomic status compared to white people with land, property, not education, but in the 1920s, they leveled the playing field. They had their own banks, their own hospitals, airports. They leveled the playing field coming out of slavery in the 20s during the Reconstruction era. That's why they had to launch another attack and start coming with Jim Crow laws. But nigga, because the blacks were starting to surpass whites. So they had to come with something. So segregation, everything in nature is segregated. Nothing in nature integrates. Everything in nature picks on and kills the weakest of his bloodline. If you weak in nature, you get picked on, you get bullied.
It's true.
So we the same way. We're just going against our natures. But we're not supposed to live amongst others. We don't eat the same food. We don't pray to the same God. We don't supposed to live. We're supposed to live separate and segregated, but integrate in peace and harmony when we are shopping, at the basketball game, at the cowboy game, at the mall, at the kids' Little League game, at the school PTA meetings, at the Mavericks game. But when we leave the Mavericks stadium, we ain't supposed to go back next door and look at each other and live next door to each other. We supposed to look at a bluebird, look at bluebird. Red bird, look at red bird. Lizard, look at lizard.
Yeah.
Iguana, look at iguana. Nigga, snake, don't look at cat. Alligator, don't look at caterpillar. Them things don't supposed to live together. In harmony and peace, nowhere in nature does that happen. The only person that wants to do that is a black mind. White people don't even want it. Black people are the only ones who want to integrate. Mexicans don't. Chinese don't. Black people are the only ones, and white people, that want to eat at everybody's restaurant. Yeah. You don't see Chinese people coming to eat at Soul Food's Taste Bud Sundays. Smokehouse Barbecue John's. Them people, no, you don't see the Italian running down to eat out of Papa Sue Chicken House. You don't see no Mexican running to no black man soul food place making enchiladas. We the only ones go to somebody else for the things that we like, want, need, and should have. So now, nigga, of course, integration crippled the black economy. It took away black businesses. It destroyed the mom and pop stores. And it weakened the race of people who had a vibrant community. It took their best and their brightest out of those vibrant communities, chasing Dr. King's dream and left the worst of those people behind.
So what happened to the black family, like the husband, the wife, the 2 children, and the pet?
The woman got too smart. Yeah, the woman got too smart. And the woman have always been smart. She just been smart enough to play dumb.
So you think now with her being smart, she done figured it out where she can, she don't need a man?
She don't want a man, she needs one. But her becoming too smart no longer made them partners, now they're competitors. Now these are 2 people who are on the same, who normally they're the pieces on the chessboard. Now they're the opposition against one another on the chessboard. So because she's smart and can outthink him and lets him know that she can outthink him, whereas before she used to didn't let it be known. She'll pretend like he's right. And sometimes say, okay, babe, I told you. Where at some point he starts listening. I know what I'm saying, maybe. And then they lost. Man, and rather than her shaming him and making him feel less than, she still lets him stay as a man, but he proved his own self wrong with his own words. That's why women have always repeated back to you what you have said to them. Well, you told me you would go woo, woo, woo. Well, you said you would go be this. So women have always used your words against you. So, yeah, homie, they done got too smart. The men have become too weak to deal with a smart woman. And so now they're in complete opposition daily. Where you going? Where you been? Everybody in the black relationship now, nigga, have been taught every man for themselves. Yeah.
Okay, so in your opinion, what skill do you think should be taught to every black child in America?
Critical thinking. That's a skill. Critical thinking, reading comprehension, emotional intelligence, which sings around anger management, self-awareness, situational awareness, life skills, independent living skills, I can go on and on, nigga.
Okay.
See, nigga, I can go on and on.
Farming, engineering.
But those are the basics. I mean, reading comprehension is very important, which they have because of standardized testing. It's very hard to instill that in school nowadays.
Okay, now here, this is a true fact I'm about to give you. Now they are selling tickets for the first hotel on the moon to be built in 2032 for $1 million. Now, would you do this and let it on the opening day of the hotel?
No.
Hell
you
no.
never return.
Absolutely not.
Yeah. That's gonna be like the people that got in the plane and went to the Bermuda Triangle and the plane disappeared. And they can't give you no explanation on what happened to the planes in the Bermuda Triangle. Nah, homie, that's gonna be some shit. You will not return on that trip.
So you ain't going, you love it down here? Or here?
Nothing in life have intrigued me enough to say, well, man, I want to see what's outside of Earth. I still ain't, nigga, man, no. I still ain't been to Montana yet.
You got some more earth to cover.
Nah, for real.
Yeah, and I don't want to see Earth, nigga. Yeah, nigga. I just want to roam my turf.
Yeah.
Okay, while traveling the country, have you noticed a downtick or uptick with police killing defenseless black men, children in 2025?
Y'all notice a downtick. Yeah, no.
Okay.
They mistreat immigrants and white people now. Yeah. Not that it's funny, but this has nothing to do with color, with what we seeing in America today. Nigga, these are descendants and children of
I don't
Germany.
know what's going on with the camera over there.
Who are controlled by Jews to make America bow. America has never bowed. It's gonna bow to the rest of the world. But no, nigga, this ain't number. Nigga, this ain't number like the skinheads being controlled by the Klan. And if they and they got the Aryan Brotherhood children calling the shots and running the plays. That's why you see the violence, the aggressiveness. Yeah. Now it's a mixture, a bunch of that shit. And it's some foreign that's coming in. That's why you see the distance or the silent and that's why you see like there's a disconnect between these ICE agents and American people, because those are not real Americans. Yeah.
Okay, now with MLK Day, does Black Lives Matter movement still hold weight?
No. If Black Lives Matter, and they was really serious about Black Lives Matter, that black girl who was killed in Mexico by her friends, who are always kicking on her with the gay dude beating on her.
I remember
all that. We watched her die, and nothing happened. The friends came back, then answered. If Black Lives Matter, we would have done something about that.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Black Lives Matter was a hook and crook game, nigga, for a money grab in the name of a 501c3.
Tax exempt.
Tax donation.
50 big facts.
Yeah, so now that was the coldest hustle, one of the smoothest con game played. But it was a good game though. I just peeped the play. I ain't falling nothing and I ain't donating nothing. They got 3 stud hoes. 3 bulldagger bitches.
What you mean?
That's who ran and that's who headed the organization. 3 bulldagger.
They still in office now?
No. Them hoes,
Charleston
mowed so many grasses with that munchkin shit. They got in some trouble. Yeah, keeping them hoes, yeah. Yeah, right there, bitch.
Okay, now, what do you think Martin Luther King would say about society, especially the black society, if he was resurrected in 2026 to see the state of America?
He couldn't say nothing because they go shame him for fucking all the hoes. They can't wait to bring his ass back up to life and tell nigga, man, you was a homemonger, cheating preacher, man, you wasn't shit, man, Malcolm, man. So they can't wait to do that to Dr. King. Nigga, he better stay in the ground. He better not come back. Yeah, but he was a fly nigga. And didn't nobody have the nuts, nigga, to walk the mission with the flag at the front of it. Yeah, like he did. That's why when he got killed, didn't nobody pick the flag up and keep walking. Everybody got off that balcony and got inside that church house and went to preaching and taking time on the inside. They got away from where they could be standing out on that balcony and sniping. And now nigga picked up the banner since they knocked King down. When they got off the balcony, when they stopped that march and got in there with them went to bed and fanning themselves, wiping their forehead with them preacher handkerchiefs. So yeah, now
Charleston.
if they was to resurrect him, homie,
Say some,
his voice would be null and
everything.
void. For one, they're gonna use what he did in his personal life between him and his wife and try to shame him for what he tried to do for our people by sacrificing his life. Number two, he don't cuss. He didn't cuss publicly. He cussed, behind the scene. But nigga, in order to speak to this group of godless and disconnected God people by spirit, you got to be a heathen.
Y'all hit that like button.
Nigga.
Subscribe with your boy.
No. Malcolm couldn't talk to this group. That's why nobody who can articulate our struggle with sophistication, great pronunciation, they're not heard. That's why the mumble rapper is bigger than everything. Retardation and stupid is ringing in the ears of these niggas' heads. So nigga, if you don't come talking how I'm talking, say man, you that nigga, stupid ass nigga. There's no way you can get their attention.
I believe some truth into that.
So why do you think the world is more worried about Stranger Things and love to watch all these outstanding movies than homeless people in their city?
Because homeless people, you shouldn't be worried about homeless people. That's like trash. Just get the trash off the street some kind of way. If you got to put them in jail, find a FEMA camp to put them in, do government experiments on them or something. But man, get the ass off the streets. They make a city look bad. And yeah. And they normally don't follow nobody's rules. They normally break rules everywhere they go. So you shouldn't care about, you should, but you shouldn't. Because if God makes sure the birds them eat, he'll make sure they grown motherfucker with no over his head eat too.
Nah, sensitive as a subject that is, to say, all the homeless people should just, get rid of them, do this, do that, and the third. Now, what he's saying, hey, it's kind of real though, because in our reality, if you want some help out here, you can get help. They got plenty of shelters and places where homeless people can go. But you're going to have to follow the rules. You're going to have to get in here at a certain time. You can't be drinking, can't be using no substances and going on. And you got to mind. You got to mind somebody. That's the bottom line. And a lot of them don't want to mind. So, hey, man, at the end of the day, if you don't believe in you, then don't nobody. You know what I'm saying? You got to go. You got to go. But there is place for the homeless to go and get cleaned up if they want help. Like he, gave the God or not analogy. If the Lord is going to feed the fowl and the animals, he will feed us too. We just got to mind. Square business. You got to mind somebody.
When you put up at red lights and you see people with signs of you give them money?
Mm-mm. I used to make myself feel good. And then I started saying, where he get the time at to write on that motherfucking sign, homeless? Nigga, he got it real perfect. See, where he get the time? Then I look down at his socks. Man, nigga socks kind of clean a little bit. Where he washing his socks at? And then look up at him and say, man, look at that beard. It's moisturized. And he tried to make eye contact and I turned my head. And
he talking about his beard is moisturized.
I won't look for nothing. If they get too close, say me, but get away from your window. I don't believe in getting to the homeless.
It's moisturized.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't believe in getting to the homeless.
I saw a sign up in Fort Worth where it said that you could get in trouble for giving money to them.
Then, I would give to them then. Because you can't tell me I can't do God's work.
Okay.
Yeah, the government can't regulate what we can do and what we can't see. I would defy that.
Well, when they be on that little provider thing by the red light, they saying, you can't.
Yeah. Put a police officer out here to stop me from doing it then. Because you don't have the manpower nor the time. You mean to tell me, then get these off the streets then. But I know what they talking about. Them are supposed to be right there, but they be all on the side, on the passenger side window. You don't know if these motherfuckers finna jump in and do whatever. So they too aggressive. That's why I say, man, put in jail. You don't let them just hang out and loiter and beg. And it's an eyesore.
Okay.
Yeah. Put they have one sheriff jail camp where they doing labor and feed their good at nighttime. Give them a soft mattress on that steel bunk with a fluffy pillow. Wake them up in the morning, feed them a good breakfast, and leash out to the community. You know the sheriff can leash their ass out from the jail. He can leash you out to a farm. He can leash you out to some cotton. How you go picking cotton? That's why they got labor detail. The sheriff can leash his inmates out, nigga, to go work somewhere. If I had a house and a construction company, I can go pay sheriff to lease them boys to come lay this concrete over for me, sheriff.
Would you do it?
Yeah. Those are slaves. They don't get nothing. Sheriff gets his money in his jail.
Would you feed them good for lunch?
No, sheriff got bologna sandwiches for him. We want to maintain everything under the budget. So we maintain under the budget. Our budget. We look good. We maintain it under the budget. Get them niggas them bologna sandwiches. That keeps us under the budget with them 3 cream white cookies they give you with them laid potato chips in that milk. That's a $3 meal. 2 bologna sandwiches with that motherfucking cheese that don't melt or turn no color. With them 3 cookies, that Lay's bag of chips, and that milk. That's a $3 meal. You know how much we getting for you? $300 a day. Don't be on no one of them special medical services where you're mentally retarded and you got an asthma pump. We get some more money for your medical ass. So no, nigga, I know the game. So hell yeah, I lease a nigga ass out from sure and be mean in the with him. So I'm gonna tell sure. I'll say, man, call down there and tell sure come get this boy. He gonna get kicked off trustee.
So speaking of Texas, if Fort Worth, Texas can fix one thing in 2026, what should they do and be and why?
If Fort Worth can fix one thing,
Yeah.
fix they sales. Fort Worth don't have a problem. It's the people who live in Fort Worth got the problem. Fort Worth is a lovely city. Top 15 best cities to live in the United States of America. Number 1 best zoo. Voted one of the best places in America. Family, fun, jobs, entertainment, good schools. Nigga, I wouldn't fix nothing about Fort Worth, but lower the property taxes. But the people need to fix what they see in the mirror. That's the problem. And it ain't starting with the violence. Half of them don't like their cousins, resent their daddies. For sure, hate their baby daddy, don't like their baby mama. Fix that first. Fort Worth is doing quite well under the leadership of Mayor Matty Parker. Doing quite well, nigga.
Okay, a senator asked a doctor during a hearing if a man can become pregnant. She refused to answer the question. So do you think the government are trying to figure out a way to impregnate a man?
If he asking that question and she refused to answer, it's already done been done.
It's going down.
They got laboratories. There's everything we seen on TV in there. Yeah, nigga, it's a nigga walking around right now. Yeah, pregnant. But it's a woman. Physically. Sightfully. Yeah. Hell yeah, they got some AI robots that's gonna be giving birth to babies. That's gonna be men. Coming out their ass. Literally.
Nah, I'll be down.
No, nigga, the human mind, nigga, is starting to chase after the mind that God had to create things. Yeah, no. AI gonna rule man. So yeah, we gonna watch, we gonna see a man have a baby. And they might C-section his ass. C-section the baby. They might not let it come out his asshole. They go C-section the baby out his belly.
So all right. So let me ask you this: if they wanted a president for the F the Streets movement that these rappers are starting, would you want the job?
The street? Oh
Right.
no. Oh no. Homie, listen. The streets ain't bad when you know the rules. You hear me?
Yeah, I'm listening to you.
Hear me good. The streets ain't bad nigga, when you know the rules. Because it's really from the streets, homie. They didn't have no choice. We had a choice. We had a choice to do what we did to show it's some who were born. They mamas raised them to be what they was and were hungry. They ain't never had a fair home. So, but nigga, if you gave them that was raised like that a fair chance and a fair shot at life, they would completely change from being street because they never had that opportunity.
I believe that.
So, no, I ain't gonna say the streets, because the that's supposed to be out there, stay out there. The ones that don't belong out there, don't belong out there. But if you taught them the rules, the do's and the don'ts and the ins and the outs, then you wouldn't have no fucking street movement. How you go curse something, nigga, that bless so many? Yeah, it's a lot of because of who they were born to, where they were born to, and how they were raised, was forced to have to take this route to do wrong, to learn how to do right in life. And they became some honorable, upstanding brothers and sisters from the street life. They was raised by people who maybe had shady backgrounds, but morals and principles for them to be upstanding gentlemen and ladies and some, some top-notch and max and So now you can't knock what you once glorified it because it don't go your partner's way. Nas it. No, the rule was get what you can get and get out. Them rules still apply, and if you follow them rules, you go have some bumps and bruises, but you go be all right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so no, I ain't taking on no jobs as hot in the streets. I wanted to be the only saying it.
And you kicked it off.
Yeah.
They try to buck it when you kicked it off.
Yeah. Nah, it ain't fun no more.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. So after the Charleston White debt rumors, hypothetically, who would you want to speak at your eulogy? Top 3 choices and why?
I can't think who I want to speak when I die. Me. I want to be able to have a videotape recording when I die. I talk to y'all.
Well, can you give us a little snippet what it would be about? Like, what would you say to us?
My mind can't think of death.
Nah, for real, I hear you.
Hoes having fun. Nigga, my mind can't think of the end.
I ain't even trying to think like that.
Paint a picture of the end. Nigga, I can't paint a picture of the end looking like this here, nigga. Nigga, I got 2 hoes waiting on me right. You want me to paint a picture of when the lights is out, when it's over. I can't think that part, nigga. I don't even want to. Hold up. Nigga, rewind. As a matter of fact, yeah. You want me to fast forward the tape? Nah. No, hell no. Shit no. Press pause before we fast forward.
Okay, well let's talk about this then. So Trump kidnapped Venezuela president.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts? How should Venezuela feel about this?
That's game. That's why they got a new president in that was his opposition. Same thing they did with Muammar Gaddafi. They asked Muammar Gaddafi to step down and go into exile. He said no. They asked Saddam Hussein to step down and go into exile. Both countries have oil.
That's what it's about. Texas tea, baby.
They
That
supply
oil.
Russia with a lot of oil to keep Russia strong. Russia got a lot of oil. That president is in a witness protection program somewhere, eating grapes with a new young with his wife. They got some new names. The shaded head bald, got a taper fade. And nobody here knows he's the Venezuelan president. So, yeah. And he'll have a court appearance like he was been arrested and but nobody would, He's in the witness protection program.
Okay. So what are your thoughts on ICE, the way they move and hide their face, and the murder of Renee Good in Minneapolis?
That was a sad tragedy. But those are not Americans that's doing it.
Okay.
There's no way, nigga, an American would do another American like that unless it's a. And even still, nigga, they got compassion. Americans have a level of compassion for other Americans. So nigga, there's no way you can make me believe those are Americans doing that to America on American soil. In law enforcement uniform.
All right, we are just approaching the 10-year anniversary of Mekhi Xavier Johnson shooting and killing 5 police officers in downtown Dallas before being blown up. What have you learned from that moment in history?
That young brother was a warrior. Mekhi Johnson was a warrior. Some people would say what he did was a cowardly act. He killed some innocent people. He didn't just sacrifice them, he sacrificed himself too to make a statement. I used to listen. I used to listen to his. So they had a recording.
Right before Charleston finished, I never will forget this. Downtown D-Town. You know what I'm talking about? That night. You know what I'm saying? And he did all that. Peace and love to the families that lost, you know what I'm saying, on the police and all that. I don't condone any of that, but boy, it was a trip. And they couldn't get to that dude. They had to drive a remote control car in a parking, a parking lot, one of them things where you go up in like it was parking garage, might have been at El Centro. Don't quote me on that, but down there in downtown. And blew that brother up, before they could get to him. He out there sniping. That was wild. Went out, you know what I'm saying? Rest his soul and all the families, it was a tragedy. I don't condone any, but I never will forget it. Let's get back to it.
So after he killed those officers and may they rest in peace, they sent the robot to him.
Yeah, totally.
And they had a black Dallas police officer who was over, SWAT that was the negotiator. I was fascinated by their conversation. I would go to sleep listening to it. Say home, he was a, but he wasn't afraid to die. Boy, we had 10 Mekhi Johnson, the world will stop and meet our demand if we had 10 of them niggas. We don't have to go do the same act. But boy, if they knew they had 10 that's willing to lay down like that there, police mistreat, it'll stop. All we need is, I listened to that homie. He even told a police officer. He say, because there's no way in America that you can say you love black people, you believe in this, that we're gods and we're kings, and you believe, you have to embrace the coward side of your nature to continue on in America and smile as a black man, and you say the white man doing you like this. There's no way you can do this unless you embrace the coward side of your nature. Because if you embrace the other side, then you would tear up the country every time they did something. You would be doing just what he did. But nigga, none of us want to die. And to get what we're asking for as black people, we gotta be willing to die and spill some blood too. So I listened to that nigga, homie. Man, that had his mind made up. He looked it right in his face. He had the police officer, but they knew what they was doing. The police officer mind was very witty, very. It was a battle of the minds. But man, that nigga was playing chess before he died with words and what he was saying, homie. And he left something for us to hear. That's why it's buried. Yeah, nigga, I listen. So, and I'm saying, nah, we too cowardly to go this route. You can't get 3 niggas to do this.
There y'all have it. Charleston White speaks on the rumor of him being unalive, amongst a whole lot of other things. Hey man, went down through there. Y'all seen it. You heard it. It is what it is. Hit that like button. Jump in the comments. Give me your thoughts. Subscribe with the tribe. Hype the video. Do your 1-2 thing. And continue to rock with me so you can watch. This is